Imagine your company is a high-security bank. You have a guard at the door checking IDs and letting people in. That is identity management, the tactical doing. But who tells the guard which IDs are valid? Who checks if the guard is letting in the wrong people? And who proves to the auditors that the bank is safe? That is identity governance. It's not about how we grant access, but why we grant it. Let's break down exactly how this works using real-world software examples. First, governance is about the rulebook. You need to define high-level policies so that access isn't just handed out randomly. Let's look at a tool like SailPoint Identity IQ. Imagine you have a policy that says, contractors cannot access HR payroll data. Without governance, an admin might accidentally grant that access manually. But with governance, the software acts as a firewall. If you try to give a user labeled contractor that payroll folder, SailPoint immediately flags it as a policy violation and blocks the request. It stops the mistake before it happens. This brings us to the most critical concept, segregation of duties, or SOD. This is how we stop fraud. The rule is simple. No single person should be able to start a transaction and finish it. You can't create a fake vendor and then pay that vendor yourself. In a system like Savient or SAP GRC, we configure toxic combinations. If an employee who already has the create vendor permission requests the pay vendor permission, the governance tool sounds the alarm. It triggers a high-risk alert and forces a VP to sign off on it. It keeps honest people honest. But what happens when people change jobs? They move from sales to marketing, but keep their old access. We call this permission bloat, and hackers love it. Governance solves this with access certification. Picture a manager using Okta Identity Governance. Every 90 days, they get a dashboard listing their team. They see that John moved to a new department. The manager clicks revoke on John's old sales access. Okta then automatically strips those permissions away. It's digital housekeeping that keeps your attack surface small. Finally, there's privileged access for your superadmins, handled by tools like CyberArk, ensuring even the keys to the kingdom are watched. So, remember, identity management turns the lights on. Identity governance makes sure only the right people are in the room. Thanks for watching, and stay secure.